Adrian here from Overland Adventuring. Behind us on the camera, we've got Rocco going to help us out with this video today. And what I want to talk about is the new Tera Flex Ball Joints. So what we're going to do is open these up. As you guys know, when you get out there and you're on the trails, you're going to bump those and you're going to bump the front end, and the ball joints are commonly going to be something that gets bumped around and gets loosened. The original ball joints on the Jeeps, ours is a Rubicon with the Dana 44 axles. So they are heavy duty, but they're really not going to stand up to everything that we're going to do. So we're going to switch to the new Tera Flex. Check these out. This is the heavy duty ball joint kit by Tera Flex. I'll show you the actual number here. Rock, if you can zoom in on the number there so they can see that product code so you can order these. So we're going to open these up. Everybody hears, of course, about the death wobble. A little bit of instructions here. A little thank you. And then nice little package here in the foam. And let me just pull these out here. They come in a kit. I'm not going to open them up too much because they're heading off to the mechanic. You can see how these are sorted in here. These are quite heavy. They're robust. They're a good solid piece. And what Tera Flex really talks about is how they are adjustable. So as you loosen them up, being out on the trail again, we're going to be able to just tighten these up and we're going to snug them. Okay, so we open these up. We pull these out. I love the packaging. These have come in. Everything's nice and tight. Everything's nice and protected. Check out these. And we even have our instructions here, which look, pretty good here. And you can see, basically it's got your tools. It's gonna have everything you need with quick descriptions on these. Pretty thorough. Now, I'm not a guy who's gonna do ball joints myself because it is quite a major job. So I'm gonna package this all up. We're gonna take it into our mechanic. We're gonna have him install these. And it should take about 4 to 5 hours by the time he gets the axles pulled. So as we take a look here, this is just a quick look at the instructions in more detail. What you will notice is you do get to this line on number 3 here where you actually pull the whole axle assembly out. And that's what makes this just a little bit more work than I'm willing to take on here. You can pull this straight out, and then of course you get full access to the ball joints themselves. Okay, so let me just take a quick second to show you what we got to take it in for. The next job is the ball joints, which I'm just going to pop underneath here, give you a quick look at what you can see. These of course are the original uppers. Down here we've got the lower. And this is what's going to allow some of that play to happen. And we're actually going to go ahead and do both sides when we're doing these. Just because it does make more sense. It's actually quite a lot of work on these Jeeps to do the ball joints when you have the Rubicon model. They do have to pull axles, and it's going to be a 4 to 5 hour mechanic job. Okay guys, the Rubicon, she's back from the mechanic shop. In total, it was about $480, about 4 to 5 hours worth of labor for the mechanic to put the new ball joints in, which isn't that bad when you really think about the axles have to come out with the Rubicon, and they got to pull everything right apart on these. It is, like I said before, a significant job to do. And then by the time I got the ball joints here in Canada, which were imported, the exchange rate, I was still looking at somewhere around 400 Canadian dollars. So total in $850 probably to get these new ball joints in, but hopefully, like they advertise, these are the last ball joints I'll ever buy, and hopefully it'll work out okay. Heading underneath here, I just want to show you guys new ball joints are in. So you can see the uppers up here. Let me just pull you back so you know what you're looking at. Okay, and of course there's our wheel. So here's the new ball joints inside with the little clips that come right in the kit as well. Lowers are in. You can see them right down in here. Looking clean, looking a lot better, nicer, new in there. Same thing over on the other side. There they are, kind of tucked underneath here. Looking good, little clips are in there. And then of course the uppers. Can't quite get to them all that easily up here, but you can see them in the back there. So all in all, pretty happy with them, I would say. Everything seems to be okay, and then we'll get a final test drive here just to make sure things are going smooth. All right, we got it back from the mechanic as I stated here, so we're just gonna hit the highway, take this for a little bit of run, see if it got rid of any of the wobble we had. So we'll give her a little bit of speed here. So checking out the wheel, You can see there's still actually a tiny bit of wobble in here, but that kind of does make sense. When you pull everything apart like that, you're gonna have to couple the new ball joints with getting a front end alignment. And for me as well, I would go with rebalancing all the wheels, because when you're off-road, we know that it's gonna beat up your system down there, right? It's gonna beat up all the parts. So that's just part of off-roading. So the overall review, yeah, I mean, I'm happy with them. It's not the kind of thing you can really measure too much. Only time will tell how well these ball joints hold up. But I would say total project price, probably into 11 or 1200 bucks Canadian by the time you get them here. Pay the import fees, throw in the alignment, throw in the wheel balancing. But like I say, that's a reality of having fun. Thanks very much. Again, I'm Adrian. Rocco's behind on the camera there. We're from Overland Adventuring, and this is our review of the new Tera Flex Ball Joints.